To make your buns, combine milk, warm water, sugar and yeast in a measuring cup and mix until all the sugar has dissolved and all the ingredients have incorporated. Set aside for 15 minutes so the yeast activates and forms large bubbles on top of the mixture. In a separate mixing bowl, combine all the dry ingredients, which includes flour and sea salt. Mix well and place the bowl into the stand mixer and turn the mixer on a medium-low speed. When the mixer is running, slowly add the wet ingredients and 1 egg and mix until homogenized dough is achieved. Add the room temperature butter, turn the mixer back on and mix on full speed for about 15 minutes until you get a very elastic and flexible dough. Place the dough into a floured bowl, set aside and let the dough rise for approximately 2 hours or until doubled in size. When the dough has risen, take it out of the bowl and divide it into 5 pieces. Shape them into burger bun shapes and place them onto a tray lined with parchment paper. Place a greased parchment paper on top and let it rise for 2 hours or until doubled in size. When the buns are ready and fully risen, wash them with eggwash and sprinkle them with toasted black sesame seeds. Bake them at 200 degrees Celsius or 390 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 to 20 minutes. To make your patties, take your ground beef meat and divide it into 5 pieces so each piece weighs approximately 200 grams. Here I used ribeye meat because it has a higher fat percentage and the patty stays juicier after it's cooked. Make your burger patty shapes and make sure the patties are wide enough for the buns. Place them between 2 small sheets of parchment paper so they don't stick to each other and put the patties in fridge to cool. When the buns are cooked, take them out of the oven, put them off of the hot tray and let them cool at room temperature. To make your onion marmalade, take some red onions, remove the papery layers, cut them in half and start slicing them into as thin slices as possible. Transfer them into a bowl and wait until ready to be used. Open your wine bottle using a corkscrew and you have everything prepared for cooking. In a medium saucepan, melt some butter with a drizzle of olive oil and saute onions on high heat for about 15 minutes until they're softened and more translucent. After 15 minutes of cooking, add a tablespoon and a half of brown sugar and cook for 2 minutes until fully caramelized. When the onions are caramelized, add the red wine, burn off the alcohol and set aside until ready to use. Next, the vegetables. Wash your tomatoes and slice them into thin half-centimeter slices. Take your lettuce, remove the rotten leaves, choose the good ones and make sure they are as big as your burger bun. Wash the lettuce under the running water and drain off the rest of the water. To make your easy and delicious sauce, combine together ketchup, barbecue sauce, mayonnaise and a tiny bit of soy sauce and mix well until you get an orange looking mixture just like this one. Put a frying pan on highest heat possible and place 3 rashes of bacon while the pan is still cold, so most of the fat renders and bacon becomes crispier. You don't need to add any additional oil or butter because bacon will release its own fat. In the same pan, add some vegetable oil and place in your burger patty. Don't forget to season the patty with some salt and pepper. And if you're looking for a perfect medium rare, cook your patty for about 4 minutes on each side, otherwise cook it less or more depending on your desired temperature. When the meat is almost cooked, add a knot of butter with some garlic and thyme if you want, and slowly baste your patty until it's cooked. Add a slice of cheddar cheese and let it rest for about 10 minutes, and if you want your cheddar cheese to be melted completely, add it while still cooking. And the last thing to do is to put some butter on your toast and toast them in the pan. To assemble your burger, arrange bun with a spoonful of sauce, patty, bacon, caramelized onions, lettuce, tomatoes, and the other half of the bun layered with sauce. Delicious homemade burger done.